Defending Wisconsin Political Action Committee, www.defendingwisconsin.org. What I'm about to go through is related to the Kathy Nicholas incident and what I call the Brookfield blunder. If you're not aware, please watch my previous video or the one before that as to what's going on with her. Regardless, there's only two conclusions that can be drawn from this. Either it's a 1 in a billion coincidence, and what she's saying is true, even though her vocal tones and her facial features during the press conference made her look like she was lying, and all circumstantial fact or all facts relating to it point to the fact that election fraud took place. Maybe it is a 1 in a billion chance, and maybe this just happened to happen. However, I don't think we're stupid enough to believe for a minute that that's actually what's happened, because as you know, 1 in a billion chances are, once again, 1 in a billion. And second, she did state in a press conference that she's never met Judge Prosser. She was hired directly by Judge Prosser for her capital job many years ago. Now, with that being said, the Government Accountability Board has been sent in, and they have sent investigators to investigate this. Her computer has not yet been seized. We must demand that the computer be seized. In addition, our good friend Tammy Baldwin has requested that federal investigators swoop into Waukesha County, or at least one, and investigate this on federal level for elections fraud. That would not be such a bad idea, in my opinion. Now, with that being said, we need to start preparing for a revolution. If they can successfully manipulate this election, if the Republicans and Justice David Prosser can successfully manipulate this election and not prove without a doubt otherwise, then it's time for a citizens' revolution. It's time for us to take back our house and take back our government. Now, with that being said, there's a couple things to think about here. First off, when is that moment? I can't tell you when that moment will be. It's strictly related to the case. If the Government Accountability Board comes back and says, oh, well, we did our investigation and the votes look legitimate, then that won't be enough. You can't trust the government systems. You can't trust the government agencies. If they come back with clear and concise answers based on fact to support the proof, to prove that she is innocent and that she did not commit elections fraud, then we offer an apology and go about our day. However, and go on with a hand recount. However, we can't expect a hand recount to happen a month from now, and which is what the law would, what the law would provide for, or even a week from now, which could be possible as well. It needs to happen immediately, or we need to go to revolution if the Government Accountability Board fails to provide answers to all of our questions. Now, with that being said, if they come back with answers, then that's fine. But if the federal investigator comes in, then we'll wait until they're done with their investigation. We got to give time for these government processes to work. Sometimes they do work, sometimes they don't. However, we're going to need, one way or another, clear and concise answers as to what went on in Waukesha County. And so with that being said, I am proposing this. What we need to prepare for our revolution. When the time comes, I have come up with an idea that will stage both a peaceful revolution and one that gets to the point. Now, why do I say peaceful? Peaceful revolution, typically that hasn't happened in the past. However, it is possible to stage a peaceful revolution using my plan. And here's what it is. We'll get thousands of people into the Capitol building. We'll break off into groups of 100 or so, maybe even 50 or so. We'll march to the Republican offices, because obviously if we don't have the answers, then the only way place our fingers can point is at election fraud by the Republicans. And just because they got away, or they didn't get away with it this time, just because it was exposed this time, that leaves us to question every single Republican elected representative and whether or not their elections were legitimate. So with that being said, we'll march to the offices in groups of 50 or so. and we'll just take over the office. We won't touch a single staff person. We won't cause any damage whatsoever. We'll continue to be just as peaceful as we have been. Which, if anyone tells you that we caused damage to the Capitol, they're lying. If anyone tells you that we've been violent, they're lying. There hasn't been violence, there hasn't been damage, and so we'll continue on that tradition, because that's the only thing that's gained us the public support. And that's the right way to go about it. But think about this. If every single one of those Republicans has 50 people in their office, then, what are they going to do? They can't conduct business anymore. Now, who's going to enforce it? If elections fraud took place, then we have the right as people to reclaim those offices. And so we're going to need to be prepared. I'm asking that every citizen of Wisconsin that sees this, or out of state willing to fly in, that sees this, prepare, be ready. When I make the announcement, I'm going to expect quite quickly that people will be able to come in and flood into the Capitol and fulfill this plan and fulfill this takeover of these hostile practices. So what we'll do is we'll just march in their office, sit down on the floor or wherever, maybe use their phone or computer or whatever. It's our offices now, because we cannot trust that those elections, any of those elections, were done with integrity, and any of those elections were done legally. Because if we do not get the answers we need, then it's pretty clear cut that they cheated this election. And so if they cheated this election, what's to say that they just haven't gotten caught for all the other elections? So with that being said, everyone prepare. I'll let you know when it's done. Share this video with everyone you know, and go to our Facebook page. I'll make an announcement when the time comes. www.facebook.com/defendingwisconsin, and that's all spelled out. Or go to www.defendingwisconsin.org. You can join our Facebook from there, and or you can join my personal Facebook under Segway Jeremy Ryan, SEGWAY, and then Jeremy Ryan, JEREMYRYAN. And what we will do is we'll just take back our government. I'm hoping it doesn't come to this. I'm hoping we can either get the answers or we can get a prosecution out of this, one or the other, depending upon what goes down. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen, unfortunately. And so we'll give the government the time to use their processes. But if those processes fail us, then democracy also has a fail-safe, and that's the people. And we'll make it happen, folks. We will show them that this type of conduct will not be permitted. So Jeremy Ryan, Defending Wisconsin Political Action Committee, www.defendingwisconsin.org. Enjoy my coverage from the Capitol today. Have a good day.
Jeremy Ryan reporting from the Defending Wisconsin Political Action Committee, www.defendingwisconsin.org. We are now approaching the march to the WMC. As many of you may know, the WMC was a big supporter of Walker, and we have music up there, and we used to have people up there, but now they're marching. And all of these people are quite upset about the Brookfield blunder, as I call it. How's it going? What? Maybe on the 29th. They might drop them on the 29th.
You gotta go back to court?
Yep. Yeah.
What?
There we go, folks. We got our people around here. Wisconsin Wave. Take back Wisconsin. How's it going?
How's it going? Last
pretty
night
good.
on one of the MSNBC shows.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, they were
Yeah.
playing it?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
You were inside.
Oh,
With the tickets in your hand.
with the tickets in my hand?
Yeah.
How's it going, Alistair Brooks?
I can't shake you. Well, I guess I can. Hey, Jeremy, how's it
Oh,
going?
pretty good. How are you?
Not too bad. How's court? What happened?
We got to go to the 29th for DA status conference.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Thank you.
What's up with that now?
We got to go on the 29th for DA status conference. How we go grab a bite to eat quick.
Solidarity, brother.
Solidarity forever. That's this way. I'm used to being stopped in the middle of walking. Jeremy Ryan reporting from the Defending Wisconsin Political Action Committee, www.defendingwisconsin.org. Jeremy Ryan reporting from the Defending Wisconsin Political Action Committee, www.defendingwisconsin.org. We have some people here marching back from the WMC, Wisconsin Manufacturers and Commerce, the organization that's heavily behind Walker's campaign and gives a lot of money. It gave a lot of money to Walker's campaign and most likely gives quite a bit of money to ALEC, given as their legislation seems to mimic WMC's priorities. How's it going? All right. Same old, one day longer, one day stronger. And we're here on State Street. You see a decent group of people marching down, coming back from the WMC. I think I'll head inside, see what's going on over there.
Bush.
Once again, Jeremy Ryan reporting from the Defending Wisconsin Political Action Committee, www.defendingwisconsin.org. Jeremy Ryan reporting from the Defending Wisconsin Political Action Committee,